welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as the Yanuwa people. Yep, I have to read the name because it's not quite engraved in my mind just yet. We're going planning to be somebody else. We're planning to be Australia, so we can form Australia-Hungary. We're going to form Australia, and then we're going to get the Australia-Hungary achievement, which simply requires us to be Australia and have Hungary as a subject. Which, it's a bit of a way to go, but it'll be fine. First we have to form Australia, and that's kind of annoying, because as far as I know, I'm not allowed to do so with my current technology group, so I have to become a horde, and then eat up all of Australia, and then form it or something along those lines. We had war, because I had a bit of a power spike, when we built what's the building called? We built one of the insane native buildings. You have 5 + 5 land force limit, fortified house, and we had 9 folks, because 5 + 5 is 9, attack our neighbors and crush them. We're not here for land, which is weird as fudge. We're here to, gather some money, humiliate some people or something, and all that. We actually have power protection going, which is insane just from that humiliation, and we might just end up having some more. I've taken out the Myanjin here, which is not who we declared on, right? I think we declared on you. It is the humiliation of the Onkhthim. So we could have a look at a peace deal with the Myanjin, see what that looks like. I could humiliate them as well, because they were nice enough to rival us. Just grab all the power protection. Why not? War reps, trade power. Grab all the money we can grab that does not cost us or cause us to have inflation, and we don't have to share it with our ally. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. We do have some extra war score, which we could use to milk maybe some prestige. Still don't believe money is a thing. Just clickety money. So we're gonna get more inflation. Yeah, it's just so insane on the inflation amounts. Essentially getting twice the inflation. 0.2 inflation for every ducat or something. That's just crazy. Or 0.02, whatever. Lots. And I don't want it. So we're not doing that. I think we just look at maybe doing that Onkhthim alliance. Not really because I care about these alliances, but because that gives me some extra prestige, and maybe, it's gonna help me with something or other. Alright. Seems good enough. Merely for themselves? Yes. Technically there's still money in them though, right? Is that why we're keeping them around? Yeah, there's still 4 ducats here. It's not going to cost me much to loot them. So let's just get that done before we let them leave. I can refuse this offer and gain 5 prestige. I'm not totally into spy network construction these days. Nobody gives a hoot. Folks, not a single hoot was given. It's not that fast. But again, the only thing this costs me... Oh, it's actually nothing. We're not even taking attrition here. I think I'm not paying anything, except for maybe the fact that they're blockading Belai, but they're not even doing that. Just have some stuff here. No, it's all fine. All this devastation is from our tribal grazing. Which is kind of crazy. Crazy. But also fine. What are we currying favors with our friends? No, with the Wujundari. The Larakia were in our war. Still are. We used them to some success here. Oh, we have tons of favors with them, so we don't need to worry at all about going there. I wonder if increasing trust would help with getting them into my federation. That opinion modifier is a problem, because they don't like the TV. Probably not. Probably not a thing. But I certainly have a look at new federations when we peace out this war. And there's peace. And with that, I think we're done. We could grab another half a ducat here. Nothing here. By waiting at the end of February. Nah. Let's just peace out. Yep. Humiliate, trade power, war reps, and those peace deals. Really for themselves. Get out of my sight. Oh, hey, howdy neighbor. But also get out of my sight. Diplomat is back, super peace, and that's our primary war goal where we can show strength, which will give us 100 of each monarch point power, which is cool. We have to be careful here because we would over cap on dip though. Still think that's what we're gonna do. It does pay for a lot of this war. At least it helps paying for the trail we left here with our migrations. Bit of an expensive trail. I think we have a tech we can take, right? Yeah. Neighbor bonus 15%. Yoink. If I do say so myself. Oh, they moved immediately away. Nice, nice. So I take dip tech here. And then we can easily say, yep, show strength. 100 of each one. Wow. Whoops. It feels as if this was worth it. We paid 200 ducats to, well, even be able to have a big army. We paid a little bit for the extra army. And of course, we've been paying for reinforcements. So money-wise, we didn't make that money back. But we got 300 monarch points out of it. And we got a lot of money that's now going to come in over time. Well, I hope it's going to be a lot from war reps and trade. Doesn't look nutty, let's say. You can't bug you anymore because you're no longer a valid rival. We're gonna have to wait until the 16th of March to stop that. What's this again? Humiliate our enemies. What do I get for that? I get another cult. Do it. Don't know what it does. We can have a look at that when we have a new ruler. Can't switch cults before that anyway. So that's alright. Okay, did they not leave tribal land here? Wow, they moved out, they didn't even have tribal land there? How's that possible? Interesting. They must have moved there earlier and now moved back. I'm kind of interested because moving into another nation's tribal land actually gives us increased growth. But apparently that's not relevant right now. Cohesion is growing, excellent. We're still considered at least not less powerful than the others. And I think I will now stop paying my army. Yeah, we have no rebels to think about. They're fully reinforced and we don't need them right now. So, more money, please. We had war. But it went well, and we won. Now, I'm still... Because we didn't build the building that gives 50% advisor cost reduction, I'm still not quite in love with the idea of grabbing a new thing here. Grabbing advisor. Also, monarch points just don't seem as important right now. Wait, humiliate the TV? Oh, it's humiliate. It's not humiliate rival. It's just the regular humiliate thing. So they had my federation. It's like, why do I get a thing? Also, what's this? Oh, high income. That's gonna be helpful. But I will wait a little bit. Try to optimize it, I think. Some lovely filth over there. Sure. You taste that. Let's have a look at Federation options. Maybe our war shook something up. Nobody immediately willing. The Wujundari are not that far away. I still want to stay with Camilla Roy, unfortunately. Diplo rep, my army strength. Friendly attitude. Opinion about our Federation. All that paperwork of changing Federation. I do think that's a great negative modifier. The Wujundari. I guess we could talk to them a little bit more. I might even try and buy some trust. I don't know if that's gonna modify the thing. Tribal board if used against the TV. How are we getting all these modifiers against the TV now? Oh, because they made Yongu their tribal land. Right, they declared in Yongu and they stole the tribal land. I see, that's what happened there, okay. I mean, think that's fine. Don't know how that hurts us particularly. I do kind of feel like we're going back to speed 5 here, though. No, my insult is going away. Yeah, let's go back to speed 5. I like that I paused to consider whether I go to speed 5. Very fitting. Very fitting indeed. Now this place, do we have a trade code? We did not, so we still don't really care. But we're starting to make some money from production. Monastic breweries. Is that a temporary modifier we have? No, what's monastic breweries? It's not a modifier on the place. Doesn't seem to be a modifier here. God, why are we so bad? This chief. Literally the worst. Literally? No. Monastic breweries. Can't be this. What's it from? Oh, do we have a thing? No. I'm confused. Monastic? What could that be from? E4 monastic breweries. Is it me or is it insanely good? I mean, yes, but what is it? Fourth tier reform for Catholic, Scottish, and Celtic theocracies. Is it me or am I neither of those? What? Why do I have 75% extra production efficiency from monastic breweries? Is that like a bug where it says oral tradition also activates that? Or maybe only activates that? Do I see why? No. Modifier is here. If you have any clue why I have that, then please do let me know. That's insane. I mean, it's not tons of money right now. It's 2 ducats a year. But that's partially because we're 60% devastated. So income again. Now, I still don't know what the right timing is on migration. Because obviously we're leaving good land behind when we do that. Probably seeing another incoming call. Because I had turned on capturing of third-party overlays for our last run. I didn't turn it off. Properties. Keep looking for the button. There you go. Quality over quantity. I guess. Sure. I don't think it matters. The amount of manpower we have right now doesn't matter too much. And that extra discipline might help. Yeah, I'll inflate for some admin, even though... Oof. But that button tends to be correct. Very, very little. Very few situations in which it's not. So we're looking to build the ceremonial fire pit still, right? Reform progress and advisor cost. I think that's the plan. Yeah. Although now with all the production efficiency we have, was it efficiency or goods produced? I think it was efficiency, right? It might be a lot better to have more goods produced. Does it have to do with grain? Monastic breweries, right? Still trying to Google that. Monastic breweries bug. Not giving the bonuses for grain and wine. So apparently it's relevant for grain. So we're getting it because we're in the grain province. I see. It's not a reason, by the way. That might be the cause. So I'm assuming that if we move out of there, we're not getting it anymore. But it doesn't explain why we get monastic breweries with our country. That is quite confusing. Speaking of confusing, any tech we want? What's the first relevant admin tech? Support rebels in level 3. Nice. Idea group level 5. Yeah, I think it's really just 5. So I don't mind letting the neighbor bonus grow even higher here. That seems alright. I'll lose 10 dip, I think, before I don't make any money anymore. Money seems more important right now than monarch points. We don't really have good ways of turning monarch points into money when we can't develop. At least I don't think. So I'm gonna go with that for now. Oh, TB is considered stronger again? Come on. Why? How? They're smaller. Sure, they have a smaller army too. They do. How are they considered stronger? Let's rival the Mianjin, because single rival here. How on earth could they potentially be stronger? There's no way, right? Tribe should migrate. Oh! 80%? What's the trigger? Yeah, okay. Biri, Yagaligu, or Wulkuraba. Oh, the 3 neighboring provinces. I don't really want to go to Biri because it's still devastated and it's not even tribal land, so we're not getting that bonus. Feel like I'm not planning to do a southern migration. I mean, these would be nice. But everything before is just meh. I think we're gonna lose a decent amount of development when we move to Yugukuraba. Which I guess makes these guys even more powerful compared to us. I don't know how they get to that idea. Let's pay our army, see if that matters. Maybe somehow counting relative army strength. Oh, maybe they're counting manpower. That might actually be the thing. Maybe somebody already told me before. I probably screwed myself over dearly by taking that negative manpower modifier. Actually makes a ton of sense to me. Can I turn on some edict that gives me... Oh, I can't do edicts. Why can't I do edicts? Just can't. Maybe it's a migratory trap, you can't. If I were to migrate from here, the manpower modifier would get better, right? It would. It would. Probably not good enough to deal with the Tiwi. What do they have? 10k, yeah. Mistakes were potentially made there. How long did I sign us on for? Terrible manpower? Until we die. 52. You know what? How about you lead that army? I don't know if that's gonna... I don't think it gives some extra death tick. Well. Game. Yes, we have been cursed. 0, 1, 0. Holy fudge. That is crazy bad. I'll take high income. And I'm gonna build the thing. Right. Wait, it should be cheap now. Do we have Did we lose that other building modifier? Don't remember what it was from, but apparently we lost it. Oh, from the cult. Right. Could go for it again, of course. Similar in power to that one. I think I am actually gonna go for the Erathipa again. Just to make some money here. Maybe able to build my ceremonial fire pit, which should now be cheaper. Did I choose the wrong folks? No. Just took a month to understand what's going on. Okay. But do I still migrate? Also, did my max manpower maybe change this around again? It did. Okay, I'm pretty sure now it's about the manpower. Good to know. Are we gonna lose manpower? What's our baseline here? 2. This place is only 1. So yeah, we're gonna lose a tiny bit of max manpower. But we'll gain the... well, we lose the 80% multiplier here. Negative, so it's probably correct to migrate anyway. Did we ever add this to our travel line? We did. Okay, let's go away. Woo-wee. And hope that didn't stop my... oh, it's fine. Yongu no longer considers me a rival. Right. Gold. I assume I lost my modifier here? Yeah, I did. Okay, so it's actually the... There's grain here, right? We were just in Bayali and had grain. It's no fish? Weird. Favors. I wonder if I spend some favors on these folks just for trust, because I have so many of them. And I can maybe see if that helps with any other thing. Sure. Trade some favors for trust. Did that change your willingness to be in the... I mean, I'm not expecting that they will join now. But did it modify this at all? Trust -1. That's confusing. Irrelevant and confusing. We buffed trust and we lost? Yeah, I might not even want to ask here. I can ally the Wujundari. Well, that's gonna help the Federation thing. Declare war. No, let's ally them. Does that change things? Yeah, we're actually quite close now. Not there yet, but close. Now, are we actually gonna see if I were to spend some favors on trust? Are we actually gonna see a negative modifier? No, that's +1. Again, not particularly relevant, but there. If things maybe change with the others, then we might be able to move something around there. Okay, what's our next step? Our building is complete, apparently. I mean, we were at speed 5, so it makes a lot of sense. I think now I should at least consider running advisors. 0.6 monthly? That's just normal price, right? With the modifier. Did all the half-price people already die? I feel like they have. Bit of a shame. +1 Diplo rep, trade efficiency. Manpower modifier is actually something we might look at when we hit the problem. 10% tax modifier. Not gonna pay for itself. Since we don't really know what to do with our monarch points, I feel like that might not be the smartest choice. Except for way overpaying on tech. Which we always love, of course. If I had a half price guy here, I would be more interested, for sure. So have a look at events. If there's an event that gives us a half price guy, we might be more inclined to give that one a bit of a go. God, this ruler is so bad. Very bad. Getting close to mill cap again, so we're probably just gonna take another. Wait, neighbor bonus? Really? So we took tech 4? We're still tech 1. The TV are just crazing it out there. Oh, I can ally them as well now. Right, we broke those alliances. Let's ally our Federation people. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Did not realize I only had 2 Diplo relations. Aye. Feel like I'm gonna be punished for that for a while. I don't want to break any of those alliances now. Fudge. Fudge. But yeah, I think 5% ahead of time is... We're not gonna get any better there. Not ahead of time. Oh, but no, we have unbalanced research, so we should probably at least take this admin tech. So we don't. I don't know if I've ever seen the icon for support rebels. I probably have. We've played primitives before. Sorry, that sounds harsh. Isn't that what the game calls them? Anyway. You know what I mean. Natives. Let's say natives. Sounds a bit better. Not much, but a bit. Okay, so we're just gathering money, build buildings, get powerful as much as we can. Try to make our way through all this so we can take tier 5. What do we get on tier 3? What does this even do for me? We can't change government rank. Allows migration. We already have migration ability. Can graze. We can already graze. Don't know. We don't want to settle down. We can't. Warband, government rank. Okay, so all these just allow the ability. And keep the other modifiers. That's why it's saying that. Okay, could do that for force limit and morale. Yeah, it'd probably be seasonal travel, but yeah, Troy Dev goes. It's probably good. But we're really looking for tier 5. And rest reduction, Diplo relations +1. I wouldn't mind that right now. Core creation, God, that's so much better. Yikes. If we do take Diplo ceremonies, we're gonna swap over to trading with foreigners at some point. Well, we're probably gonna change our whole thing anyway, so maybe not. Maybe that's not super relevant. And then we got a horde. So hordes don't care so much about core creation costs because horde conquered land tends to be kinda low on the development side. For some reason I can't fathom. I'm paying my army. Why? I mean, I did earlier for a reason, because I thought it might be relevant, but didn't realize I was still doing it. TV likes me or nothing? Sure. Like me TV. How does Warren thing evolve? Oh, they did go down a bit on the joining thing. Don't know why. What about you? Oh, you're actually super close. Because you're already in my federation. It's a good reason. It's a good reason. These guys are just still, I hate the TV. I should probably just drop that alliance, but they have been useful. The improvements in trade technology. Gain that power, sure. We will find ways to spend it somehow. What I wouldn't mind is... Wait, do we already have the tech? And when do I get my first light ship? Level 2. Why is it not... Mark, level 2. Oh, we're already level 2. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if I should be investing in a bark or two. I can't. Detect 2. Bark, level 2. But I don't have it. Must be to do with my technology group or something. With being tribal or migratory or whatever. That's a shame. Would have enjoyed building a trade boat here, but that's an A. How's this thing looking? Getting there. Slowly. Slowly. And slowly, we're gonna put a cut into this here video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything else to say, please do so in the comments section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.